Hello, in this video I'm going to discuss how to calculate the summary of the values from the of all documents or some documents in collections in Firestore and display them in Flutterflow. I'm going to discuss different solutions, see how AI can help us, and suggest some solution which AI does not know yet, but will know hopefully. So, okay, this is pretty simple. We have places. This is a places collection. We have a list of places. Each place has a rating. So the count in Flutterflow is done pretty easy. So let's go switch here. So we have places hub. We have the count page state variable, and in order to calculate the count, it's Firestore query type count. We're counting the places from the collection, so and then updating page state. So very simple. So the thing is that we have three query types: list of documents, single document, and count. And we do not have sum or any other operations which we might need. So we are calculating what we need. We are calculating the rating, the sum of all rating of all places. Okay, so let's see what are the possible solutions for that. I have decided to use three AI assistants. One of them is ChatGPT, another DeepSeek, and the third one is Claude from Anthropic. So, okay, I had to relog in. So a very simple question, a very similar question to all three of them. So I have places in collection in Firestore. It has property of rating, create a function in Dart to calculate the sum of all rating of all places. And interestingly, the solutions is very similar. Well, it's pretty much expected. So ChatGPT, I'm using O3 Mini High model. So it suggests to use Cloud Firestore Dart package. So and what it does, it queries creates a query to query all the collection, and then iterate over each document to checks if there is a rating, and then adds a rating to the rating variable which has been declared at the beginning. Then it returns a total rating. So DeepSeek, very similar approach, long thinking. Again, the same Dart function. We create a query, get all documents, iterate documents, and return total rating. Claude also, well, the difference here that it uses fold method in Dart, which is interesting, but still, the basic logic is that we are getting all the documents from the collection. So everything seems fine, but what's the issue here? The issue here is that we need to read all documents from the collection, and if we have a lot of documents, this could be, first of all, expensive. Second, it could take some time. So let's have a look at the Firebase console. So this is the Cloud Firestore console for my application. So this is the spike way with 11 reads. Where I got the, I was listing the document last time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going simply to go to ChatGPT and take this code, modify it a bit, and see how many reads will I have to calculate the summary using this approach. Okay, so I could do that with a function, but then I will need to make a query on the page level. So let's do it on a custom action level. So we can do everything in the code. Just simply to go copy the code from here. The names are pretty much, it's not pretty much, they are the same. So, okay, copying the code, we need import, so we don't need, this is my function. Okay, great. Can remove this. So as you can see, the the collection is places, rating, we are returning double, everything seems to be fine. Let me run the compilation. first save, of course, and then run the compilation. Everything has been compiled successfully. So let's go and implement this custom action. So let's go to this page again, adding the sum variable double, could be integer, but okay. Confirm, and then here I'm going to add an action on tab, add an action, custom action to get some places rating, and another action to update page state. Summary, set value from this rating sum. Okay, and now I will need to reload the test mode. Okay, don't worry, I'm putting recording on pause to save your time because reload takes time. So what I forgot to do is here it was the just the placeholder text. I put the variable here, a summary. Okay, so let's press calculate and see what's the result. Calculate sum of rating 47. Well, seem to be correct based on what we've seen at the beginning. Okay, I had to reload the test mode, but it does not matter. So you've seen the rating here. But what I wanted to show you is how it was in Firebase, how it was calculated in Firebase. So I read the query about 3 minutes ago. I had to put on pause and wait these 3 minutes. And let's see what's the number of queries last 60 minutes. So you can see that here there were reads, and I think it does not show full reads because what the function did, it had to read all the documents from the Firebase in order to get rating from it. So as you understand, this is not a very optimal solution because it could be costly. So fortunately, Google did something for us, and there is a whole new functionality which exists for about a year. It's called aggregation queries. So we can summarize data. We can do count, we can do sum, and do average. So Flutterflow already can do count, but it does not have sum or average. And there are examples here in Google documentation. I decided to go forward and see how AI assistants could help us with this kind of query. Just let me go and switch back to the function. So yeah, this is the function which we have just created, and let's see how AI assistants could help us with more optimal way to calculate this. So okay, I have given the instruction, use Firestore sum aggregation to calculate the sum. And this is the code which I've got from, ChatGPT knows about aggregation queries and tries to create the code like this. So if we have a look, this is the answer from DeepSeek. Again, a long thinking, and this one is a bit different. So you see here it takes the aggregate query, collection, aggregate field, sum. DeepSeek thinks differently. Aggregate, then aggregate sum. And Claude thinks the third way. So it's a aggregate query from query snapshot, sum, aggregate field rating. Well, let's see if this code works or not. So I'm just going to use the same function. I'm going to replace what's inside. I'm just going to copy from here and going to replace it like this. Okay, so what's here? The abstract class aggregate field does not have to method sum. So we can trust Dart compiler here in Flutterflow. And here method data is not defined for this aggregate query snapshot. So, okay, not very working solution from ChatGPT. Let's remove it and go try solution from DeepSeek. Okay, now this aggregate sum, this is, well, it simply does not work. So also method, the name is undefined, so does not know the method. Okay, good. Then let's see, maybe Claude helps us. And copy from here to here. Okay, here, okay, what's the error? The value, okay, it cannot assign to variable of type aggregate query snapshots. So all three networks did not manage to provide the working solution for this. I'll save your time. I tried to get something working from them for quite a long time. The problem probably is that there is not enough documentation and not enough examples out there internet. So the internet, so they simply did not have a chance to learn how things work here. So what's interesting, I have, well, I need to solve this problem, so I decided to go to the source. So this is the package cloud Firestore, which does all the job. And in the example, of course, it's not very extensive. Well, it's big, but there are lots of more and more things. There is an interesting thing how the aggregation query should work. So it's pretty much here. So this is the very good example. Okay, sum the number of likes. So we have, we are awaiting Firebase Firestore instance. Then we run this aggregate sum likes. And then from this sum, we need to, in order to get the sum, we need to run this method. Let's see how it works in Flutterflow. So this is what I got as a result. So this is a function. We have the first, we create a collection ref of places. Then again, running this aggregate sum rating, the query getting the sum of rating. And then the total rating is returned using this method. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to compile it now and see how it works and see how many actions, how many reads in Firebase it's going to take. So the compilation was successful, and I already ran the reload for the test mode. So let's wait till it appears. Okay, go to places 2. Let's press calculate. Okay, 47. So the function works. Now I'm gonna wait 3 minutes and see how many queries have we got in the console. Okay, so about 3 minutes, 4 minutes has passed. So you can see I did this at 4:03 approximately. And you see that there is only one read in the Firebase, so in the Firestore. So my solution, which I suggested, which I showed, do not take all these documents. It just runs the aggregation query and there's only one read. So I hope this was useful. A little bit more about the function. So this one is tied to places and rating, of course. It's possible to make it more universal, and I did it before. For example, in this function, it accepts its custom action, because you need to include the import the package. So you have the collection name as a string and property name as a string. And instead of getting just places and ratings, I used string collection name. And here I use sum of property name and sum of property name. So it works pretty well. And the same, it's not just sum, we can use average. There's another example. We can have an average, again, collection name, property name, and the result is you just use different method to get the result. So I could show how get average works. Okay, so I have added the another line. We have average. So the parameter here is new average page state variable, and in calculate I'm going simply to remove the this custom action, and I'm going to add another custom action which is get average, and here I'm going to collection name is places and property name is ratings, and we have average, and here I'm going to update the not the summary but the average with the result of this custom action. So okay, I think there's a no, it's just a glitch. Okay, let me rerun the test mode. Okay, test mode is reloaded, so let's press calculate. So well, sum works, average. Let me check what's not working. Okay, there was a typo in the name, so now average works correctly, and the typo was, again, you need to pay attention to these things, so I put property name and put ratings instead of rating. So that was the root cause of the issue. So as you can see, let's check Flutterflow, like nothing. Sorry, Flutterflow Firestore. So just a very one query. So the average has not yet been displayed. So I hope this is useful. Again, this is the function code, or the custom action code. So have a look here. Get some, and some places rating with the collection and property name hard-coded. Thank you.